Where them women and children at is what Sukuna says. He's out. He's out and Yuji can't do anything about it. Why? Because he took so much damage. I don't think there is a difference in the amount of fingers that we swallowed. I think we're still at 10% and Yuji was able to contain that when he was talking with Gojo. Now a third finger, which was basically the cause of this cursed baby to be born, right, has been taken. I didn't see Sukuna take it. I think it's just simply the state that Yuji is in. Physically and mentally, he's damaged and he can't control it. Bro is about to go all out, and I remember this being one of the coolest scenes in season 1 in the early game. Let's see what happens today. Hello? Are you there? Uh-oh. Megumi, you just gonna walk away? Your boy in there. Go! Oh, that's Sukuna's doing. I guess this is the moment where, you know, we did domain expansion, Maleficent Kitchen with Malevolent Shrine or whatever, and then bro got cut into pieces, so he's dead. Okay. When? When? Hello? Nah, I would do this right now. I am doing this and summoning you know who. Hell no. Using me without any sort of pact. I remember pacts being very important in the world of Jujutsu, where if you make a deal, you basically are... You can't go against it. There's a huge punishment. Okay. A little bit of technical issues? Not the drip! Not the custom hoodie! Oh! What? Why? Why? He's gonna hold himself hostage because he doesn't need a heart to function. What the fuck is Sukuna, bro? Okay. Third finger! 15%! Bro is eating himself. This is kind of cannibalism, kinda. I mean, it's always cannibalism if you eat like another human flesh. But bro wasn't even really a human. He was like a cursed thing. Anyways. Just for fun. But wait. At what point does Sukuna like respect Megumi? Because I feel like there was a scene in season 1, specifically in Mahito, Nanami, and Yuji, where Sukuna basically like says, all of these people I don't give a fuck about. Not you, not him, not this. But Megumi, he different. Like, what is it specifically about him that Sukuna really like realizes? Is it because he puts up a good fight? Curse Who Must Die Part 2. True. Sister, right? Wait. The sisters. So this is not Geto's another project, right? I forget exactly what it was, but he had a sibling that like wakes up as not Geto is popping off at the end of season 2 talking about, I planted all these seeds. I've made so many different projects. And what the fuck is a mark on the forehead there? Here we go. Bro will die and come back. That's actually kind of crazy how much faith Megumi has of Itadori Yuji already. This is only like episode like 5 or 4. It's been only a couple of days they've been together, but like it's made such a lasting impression on him.
そういうやつだ。
Okay.
買いかぶりすぎだ。多少頑丈で鈍いだけだ。
Just a little?
なあ、今の際で怯えに怯え。
Well, yeah, because a 16-year-old teenager. Normal reaction.
断言する。奴に自死する。
腕が治ってる。
Yeah.
反転術式が使える。
RCT mentioned! What is
昨
it?
日は受肉してる。
They don't really explain what the hell a reverse curse technique is, huh? I don't know. There's like a funny TikTok sound edit where they explain what a reverse curse technique is in English dub, and it's just so funny. Basically, it's just, I don't know. It's just curse reverse backwards. Therefore, instead of damage or healing, why not?
反転術式が使えるんだ。スクナは受肉してる。心臓あるはずだ。虎杖が戻る前に心臓を描いた体では俺に勝てないと思わせるんだ。
Okay. Can you do that?
できるか。
Can you?
特急の前ですら動けなかった俺に。
Fucking. I thought Sukuna move. I thought he fucking did it again. He got me. How the fuck? I guess just to fucking what's it called? Jump scare by a fucking flashback.
特急の前ですら動けなかった俺に。
Can you do it?
できるかじゃねえ。
I just have to right
や
now.
るんだよ。
Yeah, I knew it.
せっかく外に使おう。
Hands in pocket, dodging.
面白い。術師本人が向かってくる。
I'd say that's why even more hype, right? That a Shikigami user would go in and fight with the summon rather than being a pussy from the back line. Gambare, gambare. The voice acting is so good. This part. Yeah, the fucking dialogue is so sus. Put more in it. Put more in it when you hit me. Oh.
手見ろ。
Kinky. Okay.
畳みかけろ。
Nice combo. Does that mean Orochi's dead forever? Like, we'll never see the snake summon ever again. I forget how the Shikigami stuff works, but once it gets killed in battle, it's pretty much done, right? Womp womp.
なあ。
He gripping! Put more in it!
広く使おう。
He's just toying with them too. Hold on! When they're posed up in mid-air fucking like this, you know it's over. First thing you see is, oh! Fake out though, I thought a punch was coming. Oh. Knew it! Knew it clutch every time.
アジリティも格が違う。
This is just physicality difference. There's not a single thing of actual like jujutsu stuff happening, right? Bro is not using any name technique, no nothing. It's just bare hands.
格が違う。
He's just better physically. Nue! Good boy, Nue. Yo, it's this.
聖徳領域。
This.
式神一通り使っちまった。玉剣しろとオロチは破壊され。もう限界だ。
Pull Nue back. He's done way too much already. Yeah, Nue too valuable.
なるほど。
How about the bunnies?
お前の式神。
今さらバレたところで。
Is that supposed to mean anything other than it's made of shadows? I thought they were all just made from shadows. Like, what's specific about a shadow Shikigami user compared to a regular Shikigami user? Anyone know?
なるほど。
Okay.
お前の式神。影を倍。
今さらバレたところで問題はない。なら
呪符を使うありきたりな術式ではない。応用も効く。
Megumi GLAZY.
お前あの時なぜ逃げた？
Because Yuji told me to?
宝の持ち腐れだな。いい。
What's he talking about?
どの道その程度ではここは直さんぞ。
What's he talking about right now? And this is the thing, right? Where I'm confused on why is gonna glaze Megumi later on in the story? Like right here, he's acknowledging, huh, not a regular Shikigami user, a shadow Shikigami user. Huh. Then the way that you use your techniques, like it's pretty good. In fact, you could have actually had a chance rather than running away in the past. So he's like saying, you don't really understand your true potential, Megumi, right? Huh. He's glazing him. Yeah, we're trying to make you regen, that's right. The intro line again. Sister? Did not get to project. What happened? What's that mark on her head? Sneaky. Was she actually his blood-related sister though? Cause, like, is this Toji's daughter? I mean, I don't think so, right? Like, is she adoptive sister? I don't really know how Megumi family stuff works, but he gets like put into the Zenin clan later on. Not blood-related, right? He's like adoptive sister, right? Cause like, cause here's the I love how like this show tries to obscure all the different families of having adopted fathers or adopted siblings, you know, stuff like that, because and making the parents of Itadori Yuji obscure, because like, if this is blood-related sibling, doesn't that mean like did not get to then take back shots from Toji? You know, that's something we have to consider. You know what I mean? Or could have not Toji been like Toji's mom and dad? I don't fucking know. Anyways, the more that we branch out and make it all step siblings and orphans and whatever, the easier it is for not Geto's, you know, plan to kind of make sense without it. Him taking fucking back shots from character that we know. Yeah, he gambling right now. He at the horse race track. The father who didn't even know my gender. Whoa. No. He's dead right now. He's dead, but he comes back later on someone. No, he's gone. Okay. Why did he give the name Megumi though? Because it is a... Megumi doesn't really sound like a guy's name, right? One letter away from Megumin from Konosuba. Was that like a very intentional thing? It means blessing? It means, so there's like, Toji really meant well. He's like, this kid. No, he knew the gender of his kid. He knew who, you know, like he basically wishes on Gojo to be like basically the godfather to look over him, right? I'm sure he had good intents. Did he not know the kid's gender? I forget. He said that he has a kid and he tells Gojo to look after him. But I don't really remember if he ever confirmed if he knew that if it was a boy or a girl. Interesting monologue. Okay. Like his entire like motivation comes from the unfairness that is fair to everybody in this world. But even then, like his sister got all fucked up. And he basically wants unfair fairness, you know what I mean? He goes insane. The only thing fair about this world is unfair. But why did my sister get fucked up? She was the most kind, the most positive. It's unfair that it happened. And in order to, like, I don't know, like, basically, he lives so that he wants more people to receive the fairness. He wants good to happen to people. Okay. Low-key, this motivation, I think, is better than Yuji's or Nobara. I think in terms of, like, character motivation and how, like, compelling I think it is, it goes Megumi, Yuji, and Nobara. Nobara, I still don't, like, comprehend. She was like, hey, Saudi got bullied for being, you know, a city mouse in the countryside. And now I came out here to meet her, but I can't pay rent, so I joined Jujutsu. I'm being true to myself, and I'm like, okay. Yuji's is, I want people to have a proper death because of the impact that was lasted by his grandpa. And I can appreciate that. And then Megumi's like, this world is so fucked up, and I just want good people to receive that kindness in this unfair world where the only fairness is the unfairness. Enlighten Megumi! Yo, okay? Chills! Yo! Where we get it? Is this a stand proud moment? Is this one of those moments where look, Megumi straight up looks like he alone is the honored one. Look at the look in his eye. It looks comfortable. It looks euphoric, right? And then Sukuna feels it. Damn! You're not bad after all. Wait a minute. He loves it. You're him. He said his full name. This is crazy. The respect that is being given to Fushiguro Megumi right now from, you know, what's Sukuna's title? The strongest of all history, like, right? He's basically throughout all of history the worst curse ever, right? Or the strongest curse ever. For this recognition to happen right now, I feel like it's so significant that's gonna go over the heads of many people watching this for the first time. No! He's gonna do it again! Oh, this is for Yuji. I say that's based. The fact that you saved him based on your principles, your values you hold dear to your heart. You recognize Yuji was a good person and you want something fair to happen to him. Honestly, that's goated. That's great personality. Oh, Yuji! The marks are fading away. Megumi's so based! He talked himself out of it! Yo, the heart though! The heart! The soundtrack is so good right now! A proper death! This soundtrack goes so hard! Woo! And that's the end of Sorcery Fight, guys. That's it. The main character is dead. Now, how many times have we had the main character, the protag, die in the first, like, the early game? Like, that shit happens in Attack on Titan, too. That shit happens a lot, actually. And then it's like, haha, psych, new power, it's alright. This first half of the episode is extremely engaging for me, doing a rewatch, trying to understand the character motivations and lore. And I've always asked myself, why does Sukuna give a fuck about Megumi more than anyone else? It's because he saw the potential. Not only is he a very unique Shikigami user, I guess, you know, Shikigami art is like not fodder stuff, like Sukuna respects it. The way that he goes upon it is really cool. And on top of that, I feel like he, at the end, understood the pose that he was doing, right? This is about to be summoning Maoraga, right? And I think Sukuna would definitely recognize that and appreciate that. And he's like, yeah, you're him. Maybe Sukuna thinks that like Megumi is a better vessel than Yuji himself here, and that's why he glazes a lot. But all right, pretty cool scene. Pretty cool scene with the character that's character motivation actually fucking makes sense and doesn't feel like I need to do mental gymnastics to respect it like fucking Nobara's. Is that Gojo on the... Nah, that's not Gojo right there, is it? No, it's not. That was a Gojo avatar. Oh! Talk about them go. Genuinely. I disrespected Volcano Man so hard when I first watched it. I didn't realize I was... I didn't realize I was in the presence of greatness. Jogo, genuinely, one of my favorite characters of this show, what he did in season 2. The fucking meteor, oh my fucking god. The way that he talked, and then the mutual respect and glaze from Sukuna. Stand proud, like, chills. It's like a code of like ethics and honor between warriors, and he like deserved that. Let's go! they wait for the red light too. The curse boom stuff, so they planted that shit.
スクナの実力。
ま、見ないからね。
Okay.
それなりに収穫。
Like, this is an insane stacked group here. Hanami, and honestly, who's the weakest character here? Probably Hanami? I mean, I think, obviously, this guy's fucking final boss, so he gets taken out of the equation. Jogo's number 1. The lobster guy was really menacing, and we needed Toji to pull up, right? Dagon is fucking crazy strong, right? But Dagon just gets like a power up later on, I forget. But I remember Dagon popping the fuck off. Hanami is really cool too. Hanami gets a very anticlimactic end, but the way that Gojo ended Hanami was so much aura. He just walked into her was crazy.
意味ないからね。
Dagon is still growing right
それ
now?
なりに収穫はあったさ。
Okay.
言い訳でないことを言う。
Oh!
何を言ってるかわからん。
Why so mean to Hanami? He is the king of curses. Yo, Dagon sounds so cute.
喋るでない。何を言ってるかわからん。わからんのにな、悪いのだ。
Oh, these poor restaurants, these poor minimum wage servers, get out of here. Get the I remember one of them gets out alive though, right? Oh, this thing's crazy. This is fucked up here. Yeah, because they can't see them. Oh man, the villains have shown up. Hype. Yuji.
逃げるか死ぬか絶対に戦わないことと彼らに忠告したのですが
I mean, what did you think was gonna happen when you sent in 3 fucking rookies into a special grade threat? Even if you tell them to just fucking run, like if we're stuck in there. Like honestly, this is the most obvious outcome that could have happened. Y'all fucked up.
わざとでしょ。
とおっしゃいますと
Oh,
しかも
the way they
生死不
planted
明の
it.
5人の救助に1年生の派遣はありえない。
It's fucking crazy.
それにユージは僕が無限の猶予を与えた。それを面白くない上が僕の犬間にと手よく彼を始末したってと。
But they're not colluding with Not Ghetto here, right? Like, I know there is beef going on within the upper echelon of Jujutsu Council, but Not Ghetto is the one that created this opportunity. Then obviously the higher ups realized the opportunity existed, but I don't think they colluded to create the opportunity though, right? It's just a coincidence.
僕の犬間に特急を利用して手よく彼を
Where's my fucking subs?
僕の犬間に特急を利用して始末したってと。
Just a coincidence, I guess.
他の2人が死んでも僕に嫌がらせ的二丁とか思ってんじゃない？
So fucked up to higher
しかし
ups.
時点では本当に特急になるとは
犯人探しも面倒だ。上の連中全員殺してしまおうか。
Yes! Yes! What do the higher ups do, honestly? They sent a death warrant for the principal and said anybody involved with Gojo might as well be in the other side. They condemn him for being sealed away, and then they say Yuji needs to die too. Bro, the higher ups, what are they smoking?
全員殺してしまおうか。
I would love to see that. You know, a part of me wishes that the higher ups, I want them to be like legit. I don't want them to be a bunch of old geezers that just, you know, rule politically. Like, if there are some formidable warriors up in the higher ups, that would be hype. Oh, hello, the other big 3. The smoker doctor, Yeri. She got the dead eyes, the dead eye bags.
僕はいつだって正当思いのない。
あまり意地地をいじめるな。私たちと上の
Ichichi, you know, yeah. He is like the, what's it called? The salary man that goes unthanked. Someone we just need to show a little bit of gratefulness, you know? Just let him know that he's appreciated.
意地地をいじめるな。
Oh, tell me I'm a good boy.
私たちと上の
男の苦労なんて興味ねえっつうの。
もっと言って。
そうか。
He definitely check his fucking internet history, bro. YouTube fucking watch history. It's just a bunch of good boy ASMR, you know. Bunch of VTubers telling me, yeah, you've been a good boy, haven't you, Ichichi? You've done a good job at work today.
これが
Yup.
スクナの器か。
Mm-hmm.
荒らしていいよね。
Do your thing.
しっかり役。
出るよ。誰に言ってんの？
One of the big 3. I feel like she doesn't get enough credit or the respect in the show. Not many people even realize that, like, I think she's part of the original three, right? The one that's constantly smoking in the back during, you know, like well, like Geto, Gojo, and Iiri, right? I wish she had more roles to play other than kind of like be backup medic.
長生きしろよって自分が死んでりゃ世話ないわよ。仲間が死ぬの初めて？
ためは初めてだ。
Ooh.
その割には平気そうね。
They're both taking it
お
well.
前もな。
当然で
Because
しょ。
they're fucked in the head.
会って2週
Low key, yeah. If I only knew a person for 2 weeks and they died, I'd be like, that's fucked up. That's terrible. But like, I don't really have an emotional connection. But even then, the way that, you know, Megumi was hyping up Yuji, saying this is the kind of person he is, and protecting his honor during the fight versus Sukuna, for that to happen in 2 weeks, that's kind of crazy. Must have again made a lasting impression.
そんな男が死んで泣きわめくほど。
Based? No, what is so strong? Just let it out. Yeah, summer's here.
そうねかしら。
The summer cicada. And now I think until the Kyoto tournament arc, they basically hide Yuji's like status, right? And then he goes through a training arc with Gojo, and then he pulls up stronger than ever, right?
なんだ。
Maki!
新規臭いな、めぐみ。
Oh, we got a
お
Zenin
つやか
clan.
よ。
Kind of, yes.
全員
呼ぶんじゃねえ。
Alright.
今話中だ。
Panda! Inumaki!
何のことだ？
It's a funeral.
マジで死んでるんですよ。昨日一年坊が一人。
Awkward.
いや、でもね、鬼みてえだろ。
Yeah.
そんな感じだぞ。
名前は
Bro only uses ingredients.
2年の先輩
Senpais.
後輩にはもっと。
甘やかすだけが優しさかね。
全員先輩
She wanna go the hard, you know, the tough love route now. After she got embarrassed for saying, "What is this, a funeral?" Actually, yes.
さかね。
全員先輩ジュグの扱いなら学生
Curse
一だ
Tool Master. She is basically what Tenten should have been in Naruto. You know, tool user. Except I feel like Maki actually goes the distance and gets the glaze respected. Obviously, she's not actually dead, right? What happens in season 2, right? I think she's gonna pop off in season 3. But like Tenten and Naruto, like, she became a jobber. She just got power scaled. Like, what are you supposed to do when motherfuckers are throwing around spirit bombs when you can just have fucking shuriken knives? I think Naruto did a terrible job in scaling the cursed tool equivalent, right? Their weapons. I think that there were some really cool named, you know, weapons later on too, but like that shit didn't get power scaled well enough with Tenten.
全員先輩ジュグの扱いなら学生一だ、ジュゴン氏犬巻先輩語彙がおにぎりの具しかない
Yes. Why though? So that he doesn't kill anybody, right? We're trying to limit it. Shout out to Yuta!
パンダ先輩
He's a panda.
ごつせ
What do you mean he's a panda? Explain. Why is he a panda?
あと一人言って
ユタ
唯一手放して尊敬できる人がいる今海外
Yo, he's training with Miguel, right?
パンダで。
He's training with Miguel right now, I think. It's kind of crazy. He respects Yuta more than Gojo because Gojo, I guess, fucks around. Yuta is like a more like sincere, like straightforward, like I don't know, honor. And Maki and Yuta, that's an actual ship, huh? I don't know if Yuta feels the same way because obviously, you know, he got someone else, but she's kind of gone. Anyways, Rika exists.
あと一人おっこつ先輩って唯一手放して尊敬今海外
Why is bro a
パン
panda?
ダをパンダで済ませる気か。
He's a panda. Don't worry about it.
いや
Are they fucking? Or is this molted shell? No. This he molted out.
いやすまんな。もう中に折りだ。
Sure.
実はお前たちに京都姉妹校交流会に
Tournament art.
愛好交流会？
Tournament art.
外にあるもう一校の高専との交流会
Yeah.
でも 2,3 年
Open for freshmen this
そ
year.
の3年のボンクラが停学中なんだ。だからお前ら出ろ。交流会って何するの？スマブラ？ウィー版なら負けないわよ。
It pisses me off how there's a Smash Bros reference where she talks about fucking Brawl or fucking Ultimate instead of Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. If you're a real gamer, you understand the raw difference in skill and you know, technicality, the precision, the difficulty that exists in Super Smash Bros. Melee compared to every other version after it. This fucking disgusts me.
潰すの。
なら3人でやるわ。交流会は京都校。それぞれの学長が提案し日ずつ2日間かけて行う。つってもそれは建前で2日目が個人戦って毎年決まってる。
I wish we got the individual battles in. Because all we had was a big, you know, battle royale and then it got intercepted. I would have loved to see 1v1 duels. I mean, technically, it was a battle royale, but there was a lot of 1v1 stuff happening for a bit.
個人戦、団体戦って。
I want an actual tournament. Yeah.
ああ、殺す以外なら何してもいい呪術合戦だ。
お、みっちりしごいてやるぞ。
What do you mean you don't get killed? They said you're not allowed to kill.
そんな暇あんの？人手不足なんでしょ？呪術師は。
That's why you're here.
いい質問ですね。終わりから春までの人間の陰気が初夏にドカッと呪いとなって。
What the fuck are these Nobara clones here? Okay.
年中忙しいって時もあるが、
Sure.
ぼちぼち落ち着いてくると思うぜ。やるだろ？
Yeah.
仲間が死んだんだもん。私は
俺は
Avenge Yuji.
強くなるんだ。
Okay, alright.
でもしごきも交流会も意味がないと思ったら即やめるから。
まあ、こんくらいはな。
Panda talking big. So are the juniors though. Did Panda always have a armband that says I love Panda on the side? I don't really remember it later on, but this is really cute. Oh no! Oh no, we're back here.
そういうわけだね。
まあ大体はな。
Okay. So this is Jogo. This feels crazy that we're just casually having a discussion about like the role of humans and curses, whether one should rule over the other in a casual family diner. Also, I thought it was a seat for one. Bro got an entire fucking family seat reservation. So Jogo wants to reverse the roles between humans and curses in the world. It's human supremacy right now, but rather than that, the curses are the one that should rule the world instead. Okay.
立場を逆転させたいと。そういうわけだね。
Okay. Interesting proposition.
人間は嘘ででき感情や行動には必ず裏がある。だが、負の
I love the logic, Jogo. So you're basically saying humans are filthy trash because they're double-sided. They are basically able to show good and bad, and that's a contradiction. But you only show bad, and it's pure. It's pure bad. Therefore, this pure bad is better than a person who tries to be good. Are we for real right now, Volcano Man? Come on, listen, I respect your power, but the logic ain't logicking. Like, if you're gonna go in with this moral fucking argument, at least make it make sense. But I guess it's the double standards that he rejects. But to me, it's just like, you don't even get an... You're not even allowed to be conversing in this logical debate because you're already pure bad already. You should be fucking excluded from this fucking... Like, it should be a different perspective rather than saying, you know, oh, humans are able to do good and bad, but we're only bad, and only bad is better than good and bad.
だが、負の感情は偽りのない真実だ。
Sure.
そこから生まれ落ちた真に純粋な本。
Yeah, true pure what? True pure shit. True pure animosity. True pure evil. Of course, a being like this is going to use this logic to think like they're justified. But I'm saying that like, and you know what? As a human perspective, obviously I'm flawed too because I am weighing good better than bad because I'm a human. But a curse, you know, of course they're gonna see the good being disgusting. And like basically, the double standards that exist in a human being he's trying to condemn doesn't make sense to me as a human being because I'm going to place a greater value in trying to be good even though you could be bad. A person that is absolutely bad shouldn't have sort of pride. You're just absolutely bad.
真に純粋な本物の人間なのだ。偽物は消えて叱るべき。
されるのは君たちの方だ。
だから貴様に聞いているのだ。
前に2つ条件を満たせば勝て。
It's simple. We kill the Batman. We kill Gojo Satoru, then it's over.
2つ条件を満たせば勝てるよ。
なんだその2つの条件。
1つ目は呪術師最強五条悟を戦闘不能にすること。2つ目、虎杖裕二を仲間に引き込むこと。 On your side. And did not get to accomplish that by the end of season 2?
he sealed away Gojo, immobilized him, and compelled Yuji and maybe Sukuna within, saying, hey, Sukuna, can you hear this? The Heian era, the golden age of Jujutsu is near, right? So maybe not Geto is accomplishing this.
ちょっと待って、死んだのであろうというガキは。
さあ、どうかな。
Oh.
愉快だ。小僧。
Bro, this is my body! Damn. Post-credit scene? Wait, Juju scroll. Juju scroll time. Here we go, here we go. What is today?
臭くない。
Panda stinks?
なんで俺のこと畜
You
生
are
みたいに扱うんだ
an
よ。
animal doll?
かな。
He's a panda, but he's not a panda.
風呂に入れって言ってんのに入りゃしねえ。
Like an
でも
animal.
俺はお前らと違って汗かかないし。
I just Febreze every day. That's actually gross. You need to wash that shit. I don't care if you're a doll. A doll outside gets dirty. You try to cover up the fucking nasty shit with Febreze.
毎
Ew.
日ファブってる。だから臭くない。
Sure. The end. Oh, wait, we're not
どう
done?
いうことがあった？お前ら嗅いでみる。
Does it smell good? Does it smell fluffy? Kunka, 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 kunka. It's the
お日様
Febreze.
の匂いって感じですね。
What does that even mean?
お日様。
I feel like that's a phrase where it doesn't mean you can't smell the sun, but it's supposed to be like sunshine and rainbows, and after you get laundry detergent, it's supposed to feel all nice. Alright, that's another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. This one was very, very fun. Okay, so a couple things. Megumi's Shikigami usage is really hype. Why? Because it's shadows. Rest in peace, Snake Man, but Nui gets spared, and we were about to use Maorag again. I think this is count number 2, right? And both of it try to be used on Sukuna, I think is valid. Sukuna, though, respects Fushiguro maybe more than Yuji, right? Because why? Because he sees the latent potential in Megumi. Perhaps that's even better than Yuji, which is kind of crazy. And then we get a bit of foreshadowing of what happened to Fushiguro's sister, right? Adoptive sister, and how basically someone so good and kind got such an unfair thing happen to her. And his entire motivation is, I want good things to happen to good people. This is such a fucked up world where the only fair things is the unfairness. So you know what? I want some unfair fairness happening to the people that I love. And that is something that I can definitely back up. It makes more sense than a motivation just like Nobara. Nobara, the more I think about it, just makes no fucking sense to me. And then we got introduction to, obviously, you know, the rest of the big three. I know we haven't really met Getsu just yet, but, you know, Yeri is really... She's honestly really fucking hot. And Ichiji, you know, the Ichiji, I think, you know, he's really funny too with the way that he just gets shit on by the Jujutsu higher-ups. We got a little bit of perspective into what the Jujutsu higher-ups are like. They are fucking toxic-ass, backward-ass people. I hope that Gojo just fucking eliminates them. Not Geto pulls up with some antagonists. This is a packed crowd, right? I would have never imagined the aura that existed in this crew when I first met them. But like, man, all 4 of them are so legit in their own respective way, and they're really hyping up, you know, the Kyoto tournament aren't gonna happen. The logic for Jogo, I understand. It's just, I hate this double standard of humans are, you know, good and bad, but we're only bad, and the purity is better. Basically, you aren't pure evil. So rather than some sort of like morals and ethics, Jogo cares about the purity. He doesn't care if it's absolute good or absolute evil. He cares about absolutes, and that's why he thinks that humans are lesser. And in order to accomplish this, what must be done? Immobilize Gojo and get Yuji and Sukuna on their side. They're building up towards something big. I think we're entering a training arc, and Jogo versus Gojo is gonna happen pretty soon. Should be fun. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content. And until next time, take care.